Hello guys, and we continue our effective drone negotiations with the Russian oil refineries. Two more gone last night. One in Krasnodar region, actually the oldest Russian oil refinery, and another one in Samara. Together with one more pumping station of Druzhhba oil pipeline in Bryansk region. And that is already when at least 20% of Russian oil refining facilities are gone. And ROSNEFT, another business giant, a symbol of Russian wealth, reports in a very Russian way profit decline acceleration. I bet when even ordinary Russians started stealing fuel 95, if you have something similar, from cars during night. That is a huge success of our strategy to paralyze Russian war machine by destroying the oil refining industry, because Russians use this gasoline both for logistics and supply of their army and also to earn more money to attack more of Ukraine. And by destroying them, by demonstrating this total vulnerability, because trust me, right now Putin, Shoigu, Gerasimov are all thinking on how to protect these refineries, depots when they keep exploding. Let's analyze this strategy in detail with more beautiful information about the recent ones in Krasnodar and Samara. My name is Anna, I'm from Ukraine, I'm in Ukraine, and if you want to see the defeat and demilitarization of Russia that has already started, subscribe, we discuss all of that on the channel, and share these videos to demonstrate your solidarity with Ukraine and to enlighten others who still believe that Russia is invincible when Russia is literally burning from inside. Rosneft is collapsing, same as Gazprom. These two giants of Russian business, symbols of bloody Russian wealth, now experience tremendous problems, which they traditionally describe with this Russian euphemism like profit decline accelerating. These are close to 100% of losses during the recent months, which is the success of inexpensive Ukrainian drones traveling to totally unprotected Russian territory. Another proof that a larger country can be defeated and will be defeated, because in this particular moment in history, Russian size plays against it. They are not able to, locate air defense properly because of the size of the country. And second, they desperately need fuel to connect regions of this unnaturally vast country. So we have reports of problems with ferries in Crimea. And you can guess why. No, not because we can attack them. We only attack legitimate targets, but because they don't have fuel to fuel that. The mission of Ukraine is very obvious, very logical, and actually beautiful, even taking into account the violence of war. All we want is to paralyze the Russian war machine by ruining the supply of money and oil to the Russian army. So last night it was loud, and there are tons of videos of I don't know why excited Russians who keep filming how Ukrainian drones erase their oil refineries, so that later Russian propagandists report about debris of Ukrainian drones that caused detonations for weeks. So two more neutralized oil refineries were located in different regions, one in Krasnodar and another one in Samara. They have serious problems with oil refineries in Samara and in the south of Russia in general, because of another beautifully developed Ukrainian strategy that not only destroyed 4 oil refineries in the region, just think about that, 4 during 1 month, but also cutting the railroad supply to that part of Russia. Krasnodar oil refinery is big, is important, and one, if not the oldest. Thumbs up for that. Support Ukraine. We are protecting the world from more wars to come, because Russian plan is like that. And to support Ukrainian army, support a new fundraiser from United 24 that can save a lot of innocent lives by substituting humans with robots, on the ground robots that can help with logistics, evacuation, and even some other missions that we can all like. This is the war of the 21st century. We know how, we know where, we just need your support, and I attach the link of United 24 new fundraiser. And thank you so much for every donation, because this is what saves a lot of innocent lives. This is the best way to invest your time, to invest your resources, making this world a safer place, because I believe everybody understands this war is not a territorial conflict. This night, my city was attacked again with dozens of drones, and I was not afraid. I don't know why. I tell more about that on my new channel, Anna Danilchuk, in a video where we discuss Russian failures in Ukraine. I believe it's important to watch, so I connect a link here too. Watch, subscribe to that channel, share. This works. This changes the opinion of a lot of people who remain neutral, decision makers. This works. I'm very grateful if you support this video. So, two drones accidentally crossed the border of Poland. This is not accidental. Russia is preparing to attack more, and if we finish them here, all the world is saved. So we paralyzed one more important element of their oil refining system, and that is one more pipeline pumping station, because like literally there are a lot of pumping stations along the pipeline, oil pipeline Druzhhba. And I can imagine the whining of the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Hungary, Szijjártó, who does not care about lives of Ukrainian children, but who cares about oil products which they did not manage to substitute. All of the European Union managed and Hungary did not. The answer is simple: because Orban's regime is fueled with the Russian money and the Russian oil. Russian money and Russian oil are inseparable, and the best way to destroy their economy is to destroy their oil refineries. And that is exactly what we are working on. And Russian attacks on Ukraine are awful. They result in losses of innocent lives, destructions of houses, but they do not destroy our society as a whole. They do not destroy our economy. They do not destroy our ability to develop militarily. And what we do to the Russian Federation, we expose their weakness. We take away the blood of their economy, oil. And that happens really fast and effective. I hope you're not bored. Let me know, what is your favorite Russian oil refinery neutralized this month? I will tell you that in my case, this is Ryazan, close to Moscow, and Ryazan-Moscow pipeline, because that's the message to the heart of the evil empire, and Putin is super worried about the opinion of people in Moscow. He never conscripts from there. He is always terrified when they have to close airports, and this happens every day, literally all over Russia. He said he wants to defend Russia, but he actually brought a war to dozens of Russian regions. And now people report tremendous gasoline crisis and rising prices, so that you cannot find, I don't know, by the way, about your countries, but here in Ukraine and in lots of Eastern European countries, A95 is a gasoline that lots of people use, almost gone from Russia. And there are videos, even in big cities, when they, report a lot of things. They have cameras, and you can see people stealing gasoline from each other. You can see people stealing them from cars. What a strong and successful country. By the way, always known as a country of resources. So there are many more targets neutralized, like chemical plant in Tula, like military arsenals close to the front lines on the temporarily occupied territories. But I've decided once again to focus on this strategy to paralyze Russian economy, to destroy Russian war machine by destroying oil refineries. And we've achieved this minus 20% of their oil refining facilities within just a couple of months. Without long-range missiles, imagine what we can do with flamingos or the permission of our allies to strike inside of Russia. And now they try to sell some oil, but they cannot sell oil products. They sell it to India, they sell it to China, but it's a huge difference between a refining oil product that you sell and like just oil. And they keep selling it because it keeps exploding, and it's chaos and total failures and tremendous financial losses for the Kremlin. Let's remain united. It's not the time to appease Putin when he is openly failing, and Russians understand that, but the White House does not. Keep speaking to people, keep sharing these videos, keep spreading the truth. It's super important for safety and security, not only of my good people, but of your children, of your countries. You know that I feel it, but let's spread the truth. That's super important. And also follow me on X, Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, Discord, all the links in the description of this video. Same as the link to our merch shop with lots of good items that help you be our ambassadors and remind people about the fight and the need to defeat the Kremlin. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for buying me coffees, becoming my patrons and sponsors of the channel, helping me film more, tell you more. I am blessed and honored for this opportunity and your friendship. But most importantly, united we stand. Slava Ukraini!